I already told you about that blanket, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. And I asked you before we ever decided you'd come up here, if I wrapped you up in a blanket tight, from a claustrophobia point of view, what your response would be, and what number do you think?
A 10.
What is it looking at it?
A 10, and I need some water.
Can we get her some, there's some glasses there, but can we get her some water? Now, let's look at that blanket again, and know that somewhere down the road, I might like to wrap that thing around you. What intensity do you get to?
If it were over my head, a 10.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I was just going to wrap it around your body. Okay, even though I'm nervous about that blanket,
Even though I'm nervous about that blanket,
and even though I realize
Gary's
not going to do a thing with that blanket
not going to do a thing with that blanket
without my permission. I'm going to feel okay about it, or it isn't going to happen.
I'm going to feel okay about it, or it isn't going to happen.
And that's the truth.
And that's the truth.
Lily Tomlin used to say, and that's the truth. Okay. All right, look at that blanket. I'm looking at that blanket.
I'm looking at that blanket
Around me.
around me.
All right, here we're going to do this.
Okay.
Put this around you.
Okay.
It's okay? I'm going to hold it tight, like that. Okay, that's okay?
Yeah.
That has no problem. Okay. Now, only if you're comfortable.
Okay.
I want to do something with you, okay?
Okay.
The moment you get uncomfortable, we stop.
Okay.
Because that's an opportunity, and I'm not going to force you to do anything. Last thing we want to do is to force anybody to do anything. I'm going to gradually move this thing like over your top of your head.
Okay.
Okay, it's not over your eyes. On a scale of 0 to 10, how is that?
When it sort of slipped around, it was a 3. Or,
Okay. Even though I had a 3,
even though I had a 3.
when it slipped around,
I
deeply and completely accept myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Here we go. That's okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here comes the hug. 3 or 4?
No, it's just a 1 maybe.
Even though I have a hard time seeing that sign,
Even though I have a hard time seeing that sign,
and it's just not in focus,
and it's just not in focus,
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Okay, we're just going to go through around a couple rounds, see what happens, okay? I can't see that sign.
I can't see that sign.
Okay, I can't see that sign.
I can't see that sign.
I can't see that sign. I can't see that sign.
I can't see that sign.
All right, hold on a second. I just want to check and see if that did anything. We will see. Okay. Is that any better?
Yeah, it's better. 5 minutes, something about, looks like intermittent, at the, I see the middle word, the.
Mm-hmm. Okay, not necessarily, but
I don't want to squint, because if I squint,
okay,
that
no,
would
and don't squint. Just do it normally. But what I'd like to know is
the 5-minute part better.
okay.
I see the bottom line, but does the bottom line have the word the in the middle somewhere?
Yes, it does.
See, I didn't see that at all before.
Okay, so what I'd like to have you give me is an estimate of a percent better. You see it a certain percent better. 15% better.
5 minutes until the break. Hey. Hey, word, time to go.
Well, we're close, but is that still a 55% improvement from the beginning?
From the beginning, 5 minutes until the break. That's, I'd say, 60%. It went up 5%.
Okay.